Hi, I'm Steve Adubato. Welcome to the WNET Tisch studio in the heart of Lincoln Center, Manhattan. It is my honor and pleasure to introduce some folks whose family come from the same section of Italy my family comes from. How about Jody Scaravella, who is the owner of Enoteca Maria and the author of Nonna's House. And how about this? Nonna Carmelina Pica, who is one of the cooks at Enoteca Maria.
Yes.
What an amazing story this is. We're looking at the book right there. Jody, what is the story behind the restaurant before we talk about the book? This restaurant is in Staten Island.
Yeah.
It's St. George, Staten Island, yeah. It's very close to the ferry.
This is not just any restaurant.
For me, it's not even a restaurant. I would describe it more as an experiment. You're taking non-professionals and you're putting them in a professional environment, and basically you want to see what happens. And
Who are these non-professionals?
these are all grandmothers, Italian grandmothers.
That's why they're called Nonnas.
Mm-hmm.
So these Nonnas, they come in and they cook their own special meals. First of all, how do you get them? How do you get this beautiful Nonna to come in? How do they get you?
My daughter-in-law, she was looking for a job on a computer, and she saw the
Was it Italian newspaper? I hate to. Was it Il Progresso?
No, it was the OG.
Oh, it was OG.
OG,
Okay,
yeah.
I shouldn't have assumed it was Il Progresso. But go ahead.
But,
you see it in OG. What happens?
You see, Ma, I retire from work, and she told me, this job, Ma, only 1 day a week you can go. And I say, I never work in a restaurant. I don't know. I cook in a delicatessen,
Right.
And but I never serve people, make a plate, they give it. When he saw that I had a little experience cooking, he said, you come on Wednesday.
So Wednesday's our day.
Wednesday, it was a Monday. He said, come to work on Wednesday.
And you started on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Is that how it happens?
That's how.
But how do you screen these Nonnas that come in and they cook? But how do you know that they're good?
In the beginning, when I first put the ad in the paper, the restaurant wasn't even built out yet, so I invited them all to my home, and they all came, and they came with their husbands and their children and their grandchildren and their friends, and they came with plates of food, and they all wanted me to try their food. It was like a Fellini movie, but now I can talk to somebody, and after I talk to them for 5 minutes, you can tell.
But Jody, you didn't originally ask for Nonnas. You asked for housewives.
Italian housewives.
What happened?
Well, the Italian grandmothers showed up with these housewives, and of course they were the obvious. They were the
Because who were the ones who really knew how to cook?
who taught their
Exactly.
right. Who was the teacher?
So you come in, and you have all these other Nonnas. Does everybody get along right away?
Yeah, I get along with everybody. I'm very friendly.
You're from Naples,
Yes.
right? We talk about the same. Paese means the same area.
Yeah.
Okay, but people come from different parts of Italy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Such as.
Well, we have Nonna Rosa. She's from the Vicenza, from the Veneto, which is way up north. And we have Nonna Cristina, who spent most of her life in Bergamo, which is also, it's around Milano area, Emilia-Romagna, Lombardia.
Which has different kinds of food.
Exactly. Everywhere you go, there's influences from, like in Sicily, when you go to Sicily, Sicily was occupied by so many different people, and the Arabs actually occupied Sicily for over 100 years.
That's
so
right.
My grandmother, on my mother's side, was from Sicily, so she used to make the meatballs, and she used to put the raisins in there and the pignoli nuts.
That's only certain sections.
Yeah.
And in the north, there's some cream, and you would never find that in a Neapolitan dish.
Exactly.
Never.
No, we make more sauce, like a tomato
Everything's red.
sauce.
Everything's red sauce.
I don't know everything, but, we cook a lot of things with the sauce.
Well, no, but I mean by the sauce,
Yeah.
you're saying it's not brown sauce.
No. Tomato sauce.
Tomato sauce, okay. You don't call it gravy.
No.
I just want to make it clear.
Salsa.
So I understand.
Yeah.
And the idea, and did it just explode? And all of a sudden people are finding out that you have these wonderful chefs,
Yeah.
and then people want to be there.
Everybody loves going to Grandma's house. I mean, I always say it, if I had a choice between going to a 5-star restaurant and going to Grandma's house, I'm going to Grandma's.
And the name of the place. Enoteca is in Europe. That means something. Tell everyone what Enoteca means.
Enoteca means wine library. They have them in France, they have them in Italy, and it's a place you can go to try a glass of wine. If you like it, you can buy a bottle or a case or something like this.
That's Enoteca, but Maria is
my mom.
Had to be named that, right?
Yeah, well, my mom actually left me a little bit of money, and so I thought it was only right to name it after her. But actually, if she knew that I was spending her money in this way, she would have killed me.
But how about the book? How about this book?
The book?
How much do you like this?
Very much.
Why is it? Tell people why this is a good thing.
Because you get things like everything homemade. You know, people are there. It's not like the American cookbook. It's a little American, it's a little Italian. This is it's a more an old-fashioned way.
Did you put yours in here?
Yeah.
Let me ask you, wasn't it difficult to take?
Look at page 618.
This is you.
Yeah.
What is this dish?
This is, you know, it's a seafood, linguine with the seafood sauce.
Is that your favorite?
Yeah,
I heard that your favorite was it shells? Hold on, didn't you say that one of your favorite was manamgati?
I'm in a marigotti with crepes, you know.
Yes.
Or make pasta, you know, and then make it with the, you know, little white sauce. I make it with the
white sauce. Well, let me ask you this. Are these recipes written down by these Nonnas? Because I didn't know a lot of grandmothers in our neighborhood who wrote things down. It was all in their head. So how did you get it?
Well,
we had a time.
Look at you taking over the interview. Go ahead.
We had a time to do because we cook everything a little this, a little that.
Yeah, how do you say how much? If you're throwing a little bit of this and a little bit of that, how much? How do you say a quarter a teaspoon?
Before we did this, we had to make we had to cook and make you know, the right way.
You had to figure it out.
Figure it out.
Okay, even though she took over the interview, you got a minute left. Why should people go get this book?
The book is, my idea was to create a memoir of these ladies growing up in Italy, their immigration to the United States. There's a lot of wonderful stories, and it's sprinkled with recipes. And Simon & Schuster, they loved the idea, and they produced it. And the writer, Elisa Petrini, did a wonderful job extracting these stories and formulating them so they make sense. And recipe developers took a pinch of this and turned it into actual recipes. So
how much do you love what you do?
I love what I do.
How much do you love what you do?
Oh, I love it. I love the restaurant. I love a cook. My husband say, if she's not cooking, something wrong with her.
How long have you been married?
55 years.
What's the secret?
Keep your mouth shut.
It's my 14th anniversary today. Could you call my wife and talk to her? Give her advice?
Okay.
Okay, good. Thank you so much. You're beautiful, and you're great. Thank you so much. Enoteca Maria, okay? And the name of the book is Nonna's House. Go out and get it. Thank you so much for joining us.
This is like a storybook.
I know. Can I finish the show? Okay. Watch her. Don't let her fall. Stay with us. We'll be right back right after this.
One on One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating over 25 years of broadcast excellence. This special edition of One on One with Steve Adubato is brought to you from the Tisch WNET studios at Lincoln Center. Funding has been provided by TD Bank, the New Jersey Education Association, NJIT, Barnabas Health, MagnaCare, New Jersey Sharing Network, and by the Mental Health Association in New Jersey. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area.